It's Miriam. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support, the comments, the likes, the shares. This means so much to me. It's been so encouraging. I mean, when I look at this show of love, it encourages me to, want to come back and create more videos. And I promise you that each time you visit my page, my channel, you should be able to at least pick up one or two things, because that's what we're here for, to learn from each other. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'm always here to answer, and to the best of my knowledge, so we can all grow together. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe to help this new channel grow. Okay, I also want to say that on this channel, I like to share other passions of mine. Besides fashion, there are other things, so many things that I love to do. So I'm going to be sharing them every now and then. It's not going to be one particular video. It's going to be, different here and there, so that we're not so bored. I like to share videos I will be sharing videos like DIY projects. I will be sharing beauty tips, some health tips. I will be sharing some home decor and design ideas, and here and there I would throw in travel and lifestyle. So stay tuned, always visit, don't go away. I love the company here that you keep me, so please always check back. Every Sunday I will try, to the best of my knowledge, ability, to upload new videos. Okay, and so let's talk about today's project. Today is a DIY of one of my favorite all-time thing to do. It's like a sliding bracelet here. I'm so excited. I love this bracelet, and I thought I have to share with you how I make them. So please, if you are interested, just stick around and stay tuned for this video. Hi, thank you for sticking by. So I'm gonna walk you through what I'm doing. Right here I burnt the tip of the cord to make it easy for it to go through the bead cap and also the bead. So, and I'm going to start to line up my pearl, and this clip is just so that my bead doesn't fall apart from the other end. I mean, some people can tie a knot. If you choose to tie a knot, then that's fine. All right. So this is pretty easy, this part. Just assembling the whole bead. And right here it's ready. So I'm just going to again clip on the other end. What I'm trying to do here is to make a knot right here, right now. When you're doing this, you have to make sure that the knot is very tight and really secured properly, so that the beads are not wobbly and like spaced in between the beads that your cord is showing. And if you feel that you did not tie it properly, you can always give it a second knot tie. Just make sure that it's tight enough. All right, so I'm gently making sure that I secure it very tight. And as you do that, you can push it down with your fingers. So right here, I'm going to show you how that I braided my knots. And first of all, crisscross the bead, and this other half of the cord, I measured a 12 centimeter. I mean, you can measure any length that you want, but that's just what the amount that I'm using, the measurement. So I slide it right underneath. So I'm just gonna walk very slowly, just so you can see and understand what I'm doing as I braid the knot right here. It's pretty easy. Once you get a hang of it, you should be good. So while I'm braiding, I'm also pushing down with my finger to make sure that, there isn't any space in between. Everything is secure and tight. Because, you don't want it to be somewhat loose, because this is going to be a whole lot of sliding in and out when you have to wear the bracelet. So you need for that to be tight. All right, so just keep going, and almost there. If you know you love this, give it a try. I'm sure you'll be proud of yourself by the time you're done making a beautiful bracelet. I'm still tying it. Almost done. So as you braid it, you just make sure that you keep pushing it down. That way everything is tight. The whole sliding knot is about how tight it is, so that when you start taking off your jewelry or putting it on, it won't just loosen and fall apart. So that's why as I go, I just make sure I'm pushing it backward, and then to keep it in place. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I really worked hard to bring you this particular video, so I would love and appreciate it that you subscribe to my channel to help it grow. So right here, I'm about to clip the remnant of this cord that I was using to braid it. So, and I'm also going to use the lighter. I don't have cigarette lighter, so this is what I have at home. I'm making use of. So if you have lighter, that's good. And as you burn it, be careful. Make sure that you don't, over burn it, that you don't cut off your whole cord, and your effort will be for nothing. Okay, so just be very careful at this stage. Just be very, very careful, and as you burn it, just push it down. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt you. Okay, so I noticed that I have left a black mark from the bond, so I'm using a crayon to brighten it out. This is not, and I mean, it's up to you. Some people just leave it like that, but I just wanted it to not have that kind of a burnt look right there. So that's the whole purpose of using a crayon. All right, so yes, it's coming together. So I'm going to, sorry, I like to clean up as I work. So I'm going to right now attach 2 beads at the end of each string, the drawstring. So some people just leave it like that and just make a knot, but I just wanted to give it this extra look. I just feel like it has that trendy, it'll give it that trendy look and chic. So yeah, you can choose to add the bead, you can choose to just tie a knot, but make sure that when you tie your knot, you tie it very, very tight, that you're not leaving any loose ends. All right, so and when you measure, oh, here it is, I was gonna say, when you measure your string, make sure you give enough room. Yeah. And also I want to add a second bracelet, just for the love of bracelet. This particular bracelet is very easy. I'm trying to use 3 strings at once. The reason for using 3 is just so that it is secure and tight. I don't like for the beads to, you know, run around on the strings when you're wearing it. Just kind of, yeah, makes it go old real quick, or I should say fall apart. I feel like I'm using the word fall apart a lot. Sorry. Okay, so when you do this, you pinch like an inch from the elastic, bend it. As you bend it, you tie it, and leave that little tip of it that makes it look like a needle, because that's where you will be you'll be putting your needles from. So I'm gonna cut. All right, I'm going to, this is pretty easy. That's just a traditional bracelet with the bead spacer, nothing so serious. So I'm going to run through this quickly. The only thing that looks like it's different is that I'm using 3 strands of this the elastic band, instead of the elastic cord, sorry, instead of using 1. Some people will use 1, but I wanted to use 3. This is it. The first spacer is in, and as you hold it, that little tip is your needle right there. It serves as your needle. Now when you choose your bead, you see what I'm doing, trying to make sure that I choose the one that has a bigger hole. So the reason is because that is where you're going to be hiding your knot. When you tie it, you have to pull the bead to slide in your knot after you've tied it at the end. Okay, so the first bead should always have a largest, you know, hole to it. All right. So, and it's coming together. This is it. This is what it looks like. See how tight? It looks very strong and sturdy. So I'm going to tie right now. What I'm going to do is right where it looks like needle, where you had it, where you put your beads through them, the little tip right there, you have to cut it, and that leaves you with 3 strings of elastic cord. I'm going to cut a little bit more. Okay, so that leaves you with 3 strings. So you're going to slide in 2 of those 3, leaving 1 out, and then pull very tight. See what I mean? When I was done tying it, I have to now slide it under the bead. You have to move it around, just kind of play with it a little bit, like adjust it till the little end where you gave it a knot has to be hidden right underneath your bead to give it more professional, flawless look. And this is the beads. This is the bracelets. It does not look bad at all. I did a good job. I think I like it. I like it very much. What do you think? Please leave me a question for where you don't understand anything, then feel free to ask and I will answer. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch the video. Bye.